What's the word, everybody on YouTube? My name is Mia B, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, subscribe, like, and comment in that order. As y'all can see, today's video is going to be an informative video / a rant, because I'm gonna be telling y'all some stories in the midst of telling y'all the top 5 things you should know before you become a server or waitress, waiter. Before you become one of them, watch this full video. Number 1 is actually the most important thing you should know before you become a server, and that's we get paid less than minimum wage because we rely on tips. I get paid $2.13 an hour. That's like that at 95% of every restaurant. When I worked at Outback Steakhouse, I got paid $83 an hour. This isn't a bad thing. You can make anywhere to $20 to $30 an hour on a good day. It's just the bad days and the people who don't know that servers get paid that little who don't tip. They think you get paid hourly. You serve them for over 30 minutes and they leave you $0. You made they eat and experience the best experience ever and they still didn't leave you nothing. You smiling, you getting their refills, you getting their food, and they leave you $0. You want to run after them outside and say, you ain't That actually leads me into number 2, which is you have to be social. How you gonna be scared to talk to the people that's literally gonna give you money? Before I started serving, I was socially awkward to a certain extent. I did not want to talk to anybody new. But when I started serving, it actually gave me an opportunity to be more social. So if you're not a social person and you're thinking about serving, thinking you're just gonna fly by, you only gotta talk to them for a little bit. No, these people will talk to you about everything and anything, and either you're going to talk to them and entertain them and you get a nice tip, or you're not. If you're all for learning to be social, I think serving is for you because you're thrown in it and you don't have a choice. Like, if you're not somebody who's going to have an anxiety attack because you're put in uncomfortable positions, yeah, serve. Your social skills going to fly up. I promise you, from when I was 18 years old serving compared to now, I could hold a conversation with anybody about anything, literally. Number 3. Now, number 3, everyone isn't raised the same. I was raised different than you. You was raised different than somebody else. So everyone will act differently going into a restaurant, treating the server differently and everything. Some people may not even realize that they're being rude to you, but they're being buttholes. Like, when people ignore the questions that you ask and just demand something and not even ask. Like, you'll give them their food and everything, right? Then you're like, is everything looking
water?
I'm trying to say my whole thing. I'm the person who has a routine. I'm gonna come up to you and be like, is everything looking good? Do y'all need any extra sauces or anything? And you over here, water. I didn't ask you that. I didn't ask if you want water. It's like, humans lack common decency. Come on now. I chose this occupation. I can slap you and leave. If you don't have tough skin, you're gonna have a lot of mental breakdowns working as a server. Number 4, as obviously everyone who has gone to a restaurant probably knows this, a server is going to get blamed for everything. Every single thing that's wrong with the restaurant experience, the server is going to get blamed for it. If the music's too loud, it's the server's fault. If it's too cold, it's the server's fault, and the server can fix it. Even though I can't touch no thermostat, I can't touch the sound of music, but they're gonna hold it against me if they ask me, can I? And I say, I'll ask my manager, and he doesn't do it, or she doesn't do it. They're gonna get mad, and they're gonna blame me. The same thing with the food. If somebody's food comes out incorrectly, I'm blamed for that, and it's not my fault. Somebody got mad at me once because their tea was too sweet. How am I supposed to? So their food's nasty, they don't like their food, but it's exactly how they wanted it, but they don't like it, and now it's your fault, and you get a $0 tip because their food was nasty, which has nothing to do with me. I took my time to serve you the food. Can I please get a couple dollars to make up for this $2.13 I make an hour? that leads me to number 5, which is my final thing that you all should know before you try to become a server or a waiter, waitress, is this job is mentally and physically draining. You're on your feet, well, depending on y'all shifts and stuff, but I'm on my feet for 6 hours plus a shift. That's draining on your body, but it's also draining on your mental. Like I said, you have to interact with your customers. You gotta talk to them. Some people are venting to you. Some people are talking about their personal life to you. They're asking about your personal life, and even if you don't want to talk about it, you're gonna talk about something, because like I said, you want the tip. So it's like you're literally giving some of yourself to get money, and for a lot of people that's not the job for them. This isn't the job for me either. If you think you could deal with all that stuff and handle it fine, and you're a social person and it sounds like a job you want to do, go ahead, go for it. You can make good money serving. Don't get me wrong, you make good money. It's just I don't understand how people really come in treating servers, the people that's dealing with their food, bad. It's like they don't care what happens to their food. They just rude, impolite, inconsiderate. But hey, that's all I got for this video. That's all I gotta say. If you got any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. All my social media is in the description box. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you want it, you gotta go and get it, because if you don't, nobody else will. I'll talk to y'all in my next one. Bye.